Hey guys, welcome back to Mauler TV. Mauler JM here with you. And if you had a long week of work like I did, but you're logging in for the first time, you notice we had an update. We had update 7.5.4 come out on Thursday. It's going to give us a bunch of cool features along with some new dinos like the giant bee and the Daedon and the Lipopleurodon and the Kentrosaurus. Got some new stuff for tech tier. If you guys are into that, you're going to get some new music. You get some new Explorer notes and a couple of things I'm super excited about. They revamped the Engram list. We're going to go over that today, and they gave us some new hairstyles. If you've ever played with me on any server, you know I'm obsessed with the hairstyles. I don't know why, but we're going to go through those as well. One thing you also may notice, you guys are going back to level 1. We get a free mind wipe out of the deal. Pretty nice. It's going to be a pain to assign all those Engram points, but it's really nice to be able to redo your character, especially if you're like this character, level 87. I have a lot of points to assign. But maybe some of you guys don't know what each of these categories does. Maybe the advantages to them. And we'll cover those right now. So health, I mean, that's straightforward. It's the amount of health you have, the amount of damage you can do when you're fighting dinos and other human beings. So have some points into health, guys. Absolutely critical. Stamina. How long can you run at full speed? Sometimes if you're like me, you need to run from dinos, get out of there, run for a long time, make sure you're putting points into stamina. It's going to help you down the road. Oxygen, really important if you want to do some swimming. Now, Primitive Plus, it's really, really important because we don't have scuba gear. So make sure you're putting some points into oxygen if you're planning on swimming down into the ocean. Good luck with that. That's pretty scary stuff. Food and water, pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. It's the amount of food that you can carry inside of your body at any one time, how full you are with food and water. You'll want to have a couple of points available to throw into this later on down the road. Definitely helps when you're out and about in the world. Now weight, you guys have seen early on, this is super important, especially if you're by yourself or you're just starting out. Make sure you have points in weight. You want to be able to carry more stuff when you're out there collecting those materials. So weight is super critical, especially at lower levels. Next one's melee damage. Now this one is pretty important as well. It's going to be how much damage you do when you have a weapon in your hand. It does not count for crossbows or bow and arrows or guns, but anything you're actually holding. So the amount of time it takes you to knock that dino out, it's going to be less the more points you have into melee damage. Movement speed's the next one. If you want to be the fastest guy out there, put some points into movement speed. It's going to help you get away. I think it says somewhere in the game you don't have to be faster than the dinosaurs, but you got to be faster than your tribe mate. So run away and let that fool get eaten. That's always a better day. Next one is crafting speed. I find absolutely no use in crafting speed, but it's the amount of time it takes you to craft something up. Maybe you're a builder, so this could be important for you. Fortitude, I find this to be a critical stat. Fortitude is the amount of temperature you can withstand. If you're like I am and you know I like to live in the snow area, I need a ton of fortitude. It helps me last longer, especially if you're out in the lava as well. Any heat or cold, it's going to help you guard against. So pretty important. Go ahead and throw your levels into the different categories, whatever you choose. And we'll talk about the Engram tree here coming up in a moment. So you assigned the last point. It opens up the new Engram list. Looks a little different. But man, is this thing cool. Up the left side, you'll see the level that your character has reached and what it unlocks for each of those levels. That's pretty cool, pretty sweet that they've done it like this. Now, if you're level 87 like this character is, I mean, you can start from the top, but what a pain in the butt. You don't want to start from the top. They added a new feature to the Engram list that unlocks all the prerequisites for higher level items on your Engram list. Redundancy. I apologize. guys. But if you're playing the regular game and you need a vault, for example, select the vault. It gives you this little pop-up that says, do you want to unlock all the prerequisites for this item? That's absolutely key. Absolutely key. It's going to quicken this whole process. This thing could take you 30 minutes if you started from the top and worked your way down. And you might miss something, so you don't want to do that. A nice example is fur. So I like to wear fur. I'm in the snow. And I don't want to have to select every little piece that goes up to fur. Select the piece you want. It says unlocking the prerequisites. Do you agree? Accept. It's going to give you the cloth, hide, and fur at the same time. It's a pretty nice feature. I'm really excited about that one. But what I'm most excited about is the hair. They finally gave us some hair, some options for our Primitive Plus world, and I want to show you guys. So go get yourself some scissors crafted up, unlock them in your Engram list, grab the color that you're interested in doing your hair, because you can change the color too. Put them in your hotbar and hold them like you would a weapon. Hit the L trigger and it's going to open up the menu so you can do your hair. If you're in a tribe, it's pretty fun. Hit the right trigger and you'll be able to cut someone else's hair. So, nice little prank to be able to have at your disposal. Select the color that you want and the new options open up to you. You have default, you have your mohawk, and you have your afro. We've seen these before. You also have dreadlocks, which you've seen on center. Yet you have some new ones, ponytail and braids. So select which one you want, what color you want, hit the accept button. Now you may be a little bit irritated because you're going to be shaved bald and it's going to look goofy. But that's okay. It grows out pretty quickly, guys. Don't worry about it. It'll grow out and it'll be absolutely great. Give yourself a little bit of uniqueness when you're out in the world, or make yourself look like I've seen some of you. You can also do mustaches, goatees, mutton chops, and a curly beard. Pretty cool features to add. So the other feature to the hair cutting you may not know is you can adjust the hair length. It doesn't do a whole lot because after about 24 hours your hair pretty much goes to its maximum length anyway. But you can mess around with that slider as well. I hope this stuff helps you. I hope you had a good time. Please subscribe. Please hit that like button and leave those comments. I really appreciate it, guys. Till next time. See ya.